Here we are, August 16th, 2020, Ohio State Reformatory for our lockdown ghost hunt.
In front of them. He comes this way, and they're following him. And he goes through the gate. And then disappears. Now the pusher that was behind them kept yelling at him, "You're going the wrong way, you're going the wrong way." And they're like, "No, we're following the guy, we're following the guy." And he's like, "You guys are going the wrong way." So he finally catches up to them, and they're all standing here like, "Where did he go? Where did he go?" And he's like, "Who? Nobody can get through the gate. We were following this guy. He had messy gray hair, a black shirt with no mask." And they kept saying, "Where did he go? Where did he go?" We disappeared through the gate here, which was locked at the time. And all these 6 people, they were from different families. So it's not like they knew each other and they were planning this. So just a little over a week ago, an apparition was seen walking through this locked gate. So it's open for you guys.
Yeah, we were standing down there. We were about in the middle is where we seen him.
And Salt was just right at the end of the hallway, just standing there.
I was gonna say, we could walk down and then walk back and see if anything happens.
You want to run a spirit box session or just walk it first by ourselves?
Backwards?
No.
I can walk backwards.
Oh, right here, that's where we see the guy.
Right here.
Turn that on. Yeah.
He just kept
Hold
going.
that button. You gotta hold it. There you go. Is it this up? Yeah. Picking up anything, Brandy?
In 1930, there was a major fire at the Ohio Penitentiary down in Columbus where 322 inmates perished. They had to find other prisons within the system to put some of the other inmates while they rebuilt the penitentiary. Some 200 to 300 of them came here. Now, back in 1930, this was still an intermediate prison for first-time young offenders. These guys that are coming here are hardcore felons, your murderers, your rapists, the worst of the worst. They weren't going to be rehabilitated, so this is where they put them. They,
Spirit or entities that may be with me, does this room have any meaning to any of Spirit or entity, could you light that meter up if you're still here with me? Are there any spirit or entities here with me tonight that wish to communicate? Could you tell me your name or light this meter up, please? Any spirit or entity that wish to communicate, could you light that meter up or tell me your name, please? Spirit or entity that wish to communicate, could you tell me your names, please? Spirit or entities that are here with me, could you tell me how many, please? Any spirit or entities wish to communicate, use the energy from these ITC devices.
in the daytime, getting ready for a private hunt, and the growling was following him. I've known volunteers that have walked past this room and have heard a growling coming out of the room. Other stuff that happens here are shadow figures. Sometimes people will see shadows walking up and down the stairs there up into the chapel. But I think the craziest one ever reported is there was a paranormal team here. They were sitting on the bench right over there. And right where you're standing, they saw a shadow figure. And as they're watching this shadow, it proceeds to get out on all fours and crawls down the hall. So, okay, so this is our chair room. Ever since we've been investigating, it's always been called the chair room. There's always at least one chair here. And nobody knows what this room was used for. There's some people who say that the guards used to sleep in this room after working a midnight shift because guards could rent out the rooms down the hall here. So there's people that have said that. There's people that have said it was just used for storage. Other people have said that it was probably used for more sinister things.
I just like catcall myself, and I do that.
What, sitting like that?
Yeah. It
Oh,
felt
okay.
like somebody went like that and kept pushing forward. But
How long ago did that happen?
probably about 30 seconds ago. I forgot about that thing.
Where to touch you? I felt like I touched you.
Right? Like right below my shoulder.
Stand up.
Felt like right here.
Oh. Now we're losing it. See this stripe down through here?
Mm-hmm.
Before you got over here, this here was all blue, like it is right there. Now see where it's fading, where there's residual?
Shine down here. Felt like it pushed on the side of me.
Now look, the rest of this heat's starting to come through there. The blue is the cold from the residue of what something touched him. It did, which I believe something did. Now look how it's all red.
Oh my gosh.
Blue is all gone. That shouldn't be like that. I mean, look, I put my hand there, you can see the new heat source. He's not blue now.
What about his leg?
Oh, his leg? Where
Yeah, right here. I felt like
I think we waited too long. Yeah, we waited too long now. Buddy, I think something did touch it. Lift your shirt up, see if you got marked.
I don't think so. Is that for me?
Yeah, that'd be close to it.
It felt like it was like right in here, on both sides of my back.
I don't see nothing. I think you just got a little gentle nudge. That's
It
pretty
just
cool.
felt like somebody put their hands on my back.
Just
Like,
pressed
here,
it
turn
on
around. It literally felt like somebody just did this.
It's weird.
Like I couldn't feel fingers or anything.
It's
It
just
just
light
felt
like
like my
that.
whole back. Yeah, and it wasn't a push or anything. It just felt like somebody laid their hands on me.
That was me.
Someone's just going like this. They just like press on me. At one point, I felt a sharp.
Hey, what's the mean that red light's going off on that thing?
There's something here. It's okay, doesn't it?
Yep.
You see any bluing? No. Okay, touch the. Any bluing? Grab the collar of your neck here and just pull it down just a bit.
No?
That keeps going on.
Yeah, what's this mean? The red light keeps going on?
That means there's something near it.
Could it be me?
Spirit or entity that's close to that meter. By Sam, could you light it up for us, please?
There's something sitting in the chair.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Holy shit. And there's something there, look how that dot's blocking the track, and that's a tracker dot. Spirit or entity that's sitting in that chair, could you tell us your name or light that meter up, please?
Are you happy now?
Ask a little louder.
Are you happy now?
There's some back.
You guys want to see this?
Drugs. And they said that 2 or 3 times. And we asked them if they got sent here for drugs. And or how did we ask them? But it said it was drugs. And not clear as day. It was unbelievable.
You guys were in the attic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Just sitting in the chairs.
I had to go down and get some batteries for the meter, send that film mirror with the camera, the thermal gun. So did you use the thermal gun to see if there's any cold residue around?
I saw one that went and walked across.
Did the temperature drop?
I didn't look at the temperature. I just saw a body just go, and then it was gone.
Oh, you saw the outline? Nice.
Can you do a session on there?
We did one earlier. That's where we got the outline of the person sitting in the seat.
That one works a lot better, whatever that is, where it's real quick and doing the one that was in there. I don't know what we had. But it was, what was it, Mark and Chris, and they're in for drugs in 1966.
Chris, you need to follow them. They're getting evidence. We're not getting anything.
We asked them if they wanted
No.
us to leave. And they said, well, at one point in time, the best part of all, they said, do you want us to shut this off? Is this getting, or is this annoying to you or something? Or is this getting annoying? And it said, it does. Clear as day.
Damn.
It's like, do you want us to shut it off? And they're like, please.
Yeah.
It's
So we like turned it off for a minute and turned it back on.
It's all on here.
Go ahead and hit the stop button.
You want me to turn the infrared off?
No, you can leave that on. I just want to make sure if the batteries die that it don't lose that video. Because it has a tendency, if you don't shut it off, it corrupts the memory card. So we'll let that sit for a minute.
That would suck, dude.
Well, it went off on him earlier, and I forgot to say something when we was recording. No, we didn't have that at the time in there, did we? That's when we was on the cell down there. I don't think we got anything at that point, but I don't want to lose that video.
It was unbelievable.
I just think
Like little questions too, they would answer. Stuff that's like.
Do you remember some of the little questions you asked?
What
Brian,
was it
sitting
the
in that
one?
room by herself in the dark right now.
We're right here talking about like.
Oh, you didn't tell her yet?
What?
You didn't tell Brandy yet?
No.
Oh, nice.
She's sitting in this room by herself. I think she fell asleep.
Yeah, it's been in there for a while.
How's your legs holding out?
Lungs are good. Actually, they hurt more when I first got here. Now they're fine.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
I just found it crazy how you could hear them all arguing and then just one guy would tell an answer. Like they'd all discuss it and then there'd be one guy and just.
And it was
say-
flipping through AM stations
Reverse at 30 milliseconds
in reverse.
in reverse. So that's not the, but it's a just fast, because if you get too fast, it's really hard to make out what they're saying if you get direct answers.
You need to do another session where you might get something where he can see and hear it, man.
He really needs to fucking have some proof, because
Proof's on that camera. Right there. Like there was no screwed up answers, it was just and then all of a sudden it'd say something and it'd go right back to it.
Nice.
That's
well,
crazy.
let's tour.
Any spirit or entities that are here with me, could you tell me your name or light this meter up? Spirit or entities that are here with me, could you tell me your name? Spirit or entities that pass away in this room, could you tell me your names, please, or are you with me? Spirit or entities that may be with me here, does this room have any meaning?